But now I actually wanted to get into folk. You know, this is actually for what's his name? Where's my brother though? Let me see. Is he here? Let me see. Is he here? Road to Jannah. Road to Jannah. Where you at, family?
He's there. I see him. He's in there.
Road to Jannah. Yeah.
There.
I'm gonna show you. Yeah, your prophet actually had dreadlocks right about now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dreadlocks. Yeah. Natty dreadlocks, my yo. It's natty dreadlocks. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Blood seed.
So we can actually find narrations. Yeah. Where it says, let me see if we can go up here first. Okay, he had hair. Okay, so anyways, I didn't see any man with locks. Okay, man, you read this. I've been doing too much reading. Can you read?
Yeah, let's go. I did not see any man with locks hanging down to shoulders in red robe more beautiful than the messenger of Allah. Lord have mercy. He had hair which touched his shoulders. Abu Dawood said, Isra, was that? Isra also transmitted it. It transmitted it in a similar way from Abu Ishaq, saying his hair touched his shoulders. And Shu'abad added, his hair reached the lobes of his ears.
So we can say, you know, Muhammad had, you know, when he had his locks in, he could actually touch his shoulders. He actually had locks that could touch his shoulders. Let's keep on reading.
Okay, we're going again. I went with my father to the prophet. He had locks hanging down as far as the lobes of the ears, stained with henna.
Cool. So we know that the prophet had locks, yeah. But you know what's so funny? Let's actually establish how many locks he had.
Okay, I saw Rasulullah with 4 side locks on his hair. Apparently, this is the same hadith as has been quoted earlier.
Hair reaching the shoulders and cutting of the hair of Prophet. Could you just read this for me, please?
Okay.
175. So before we continue, this is Jamia at-Tamidi, Volume 3.
I just want to know, do people verify this guy? Because we have a lot of we have a lot of brothers out there that don't like to. They say they don't like
so
giving out sources. Gone.
Yeah, what you're saying right there is so true. So true. But fortunately for us, this is part of the 6 hadith collections that Sunni Muslims accept. And you know what it says right here? Highlighting right here.
It says Sahih.
Sahih.
Okay.
So I guess they do. So this is going to be, I'm going to just give you another alternative understanding of what complexion the Prophet Muhammad was. Okay. I'm just giving you an alternative. I know most of you lot have never seen this before. Most of you haven't. You lot literally believe Muhammad is a white man, right? So let me just give you an alternative perspective based upon your Sahih Hadith collection. All right, let's go, King.
Let's go. Okay, so the Messenger of Allah was an average height, neither tall nor very short. He had a good build, brown in complexion. His hair was neither curly. Oh.
No, continue. Finish off the whole thing, actually. Sorry.
Okay. His hair was neither curly nor straight, and when he walked, he swayed slightly.
Did you read anything interesting there, by any chance?
Why? There was a few things that stood out to me. No. Obviously, the first thing was obviously him being brown in collection, and the next part was obviously his hair.
I'm just going to do this quickly for the Arabic speaking audience. Yeah, for my Arabic speaking audience. Let's just see. Right here, right there. That's what I want you to focus in. I know some of you don't mind the English even, but my Arabic speaking community, y'all can read that, right? Y'all can read that, right? It says asmar alun. Thank God we actually speak. We got a little bit of Arabic within our system. Yeah? Thank God. Yeah. Seen here we got Asma El Lawan. Yeah, let's just do this for those of you guys. Yeah, we could even. I like to keep it simple. I like to do stuff here where even somebody who is a layman, yeah, you can literally go here, enter text, and you see what it says. You see what it says. Yeah, Asma
So then,
literally means brown. Lawun literally means skin or complexion or nature. Okay, brown skin. That's what he says. Muhammad was brown skin. And if we just take away the complexion bit,
it's black.
yeah. When you're speaking, okay, so the literal word means brown about a person, and you're describing them as brown. You're talking about black people, basically. You see how we are black people, but we're not literally black. We're brown skin.
Yeah.
There. Okay. So again, but at least this one from actual Tamidi himself. Actually, they actually allowed it in there. They said the Messenger of Allah was of average height, neither tall nor very short. He had a good build, brown in complexion. And we can see that again. Said there you go. No. What am I doing? You got Asmala on again. So we know, okay, we clearly see, okay, he's brown in complexion. So shouts to those people, shouts to, and again, is graded Sahih. This is graded Sahih. For those of you that want to know, it's graded Sahih. This is a authentic narration. Okay? So I'm just giving it to you lot. I'm just giving it to you lot loud there. Jeez. All right. I wanted to quickly do another thing as well. I actually wanted to show because fair enough. Okay, Prophet Muhammad was brown skin, dark skin man. All right. I want to know, what's his hair like? Did he have Negro hair or did he have another type of hair? Let's go to that. I actually want to go to the hair of Muhammad now. Because I made a bold claim earlier on here that my man is a Rasta man. But so let's get into that. Let's actually get into some of that information right now. It's a real quick one. All right. Let me see if I can share my screen. So here we go. We've got a narration here. Okay, so Ada ibn Dama as-Sa'udi relates. I asked Anas radiallahu, how was the hair of Rasulullah? He replied, it was not very twisted, nor very straight. It had a slight twist and a bit curled. Okay, and it reached till his earlobes. So we can see that Muhammad has curly hair. Let's just go there. I just want to let everybody know that Muhammad actually has curly hair. Again, I'm going to read it again. The wave of his hair. See, this is the problem. I hate when they do this. They talk about Muhammad as waves in his hair, yeah, or waves, or it makes you think of a particular way. But I'm going to give you some dalil for all of that. The wave of his hair was not completely curly, nor straight, but it was in between. You see what it really says. It actually says there we go. I'm going to do it from here. Yeah. So if you're reading right here, okay, it's talking about his hair. His hair, jawd means curly, but al-katat, yeah, means tight curled hair. Okay. Saying walam yakun. Yeah, walam yakun literally means, and his hair was not tightly curled and was not lank. Okay, but it was ja'ud. Okay, curly. Okay, it was curly. I'm just letting you guys know that. Yeah, it was curly. My brother had very curly hair. That's number one. Or people will try to tell you different. And I remember I done something on this because you always find like these mixed reports here of Muhammad not having straight hair and not having curly hair, and you think that he's got wavy hair and all sorts. But indeed, he had very curly hair. Use some of this down right now because we can find other places, yeah, where Ammar ibn Yasser came in when they had overloaded him with bricks, saying they are killing me. They can't carry themselves. Salama, the Prophet's wife, said, I saw the apostle run his hand through his hair, for he was a curly-haired man. we can find even his own wife is telling you he was a curly-haired man. All right, salama. Let me just quickly do that because I know you don't need to know about these things here. And another one. Let me give you the source right here because you got a nice source right here. All right, so this is coming from the life of Prophet Muhammad of Rasulullah, which is a translation of the Ibn Ishaq's which was edited by Ibn Hisham. Another place here, yes, says that say when he described the apostle, he was neither too tall nor unduly short, but of normal height. His hair was not too curly nor lank, but definitely curly. So we know that the Prophet had curly hair. When people are talking about he doesn't have curly hair, he's got straight hair, wavy hair, please realize here that they're just telling you from a very Aryan perspective or true history. Okay, this is all part of African history as well. So we established quickly he has curly hair, that he actually had very thick hair. When you go into the reports of Jabir ibn Abdullah reported, when the Messenger of Allah took a bath because of sexual intercourse, he poured 3 handfuls of water upon his head. Hassan ibn Muhammad said to him, but this Jabir observed, I said to him, O son of my brother, the hair of the Messenger of Allah was thicker than yours and more finer than yours, more better, basically. I don't think of fine. I know they like to play tricks with you, where you think fine is actually to do with thinness or something like that. No, it's talking about in terms of looks wise, it's much more better than yours. All right. Yeah, cool. And what else did I wanted to show you quickly? But now I actually wanted to get into folk. This is actually for what's his name? Where's my brother though? Let me see. Is he here? Let me see. Is he here? Road to Jannah. Road to Jannah. Where you at, family?
He's there. I see him. He's in there.
Road to Jannah. Yeah. I'm gonna show you. Yeah, your prophet actually had dreadlocks right about now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dreadlocks. Yeah, natty dreadlocks, my yo. It's natty dreadlocks. Yeah. All right. Cool.
Blood seed.
So we can actually find narrations, yeah, where it says, let me see if we can go up here first. Okay, he had hair. Okay, so anyways, I didn't see any man with locks. Okay, man, you read this. I've been doing too much reading. Can you read?
Yeah, let's go. I did not see any man with locks hanging down to shoulders in red robe more beautiful than the messenger of Allah. Lord have mercy. He had hair which touched his shoulders. Abu Dawood said, Isra, was that? Isra also transmitted it. It transmitted it in a similar way from Abu Ishaq, saying his hair touched his shoulders. And Shu'abad added, his hair reached the lobes of his ears.
So we can say, Muhammad had, when he had his locks in, it could actually touch his shoulders. He actually had locks that could touch his shoulders. Let's keep on reading.
Okay, we're going again. I went with my father to the Prophet. He had locks hanging down as far as the lobes of the ears, stained with henna.
Cool. So we know that the Prophet had locks, yeah? But you know what's so funny? Let's actually establish how many locks he had.
Okay, I saw Rasulullah with 4 side locks on his hair. Apparently, this is the same hadith as has been quoted earlier.
So we know that Muhammad has very curly, very thick, curly hair. And he also has locks, right? Has locks. But what else does he have when he has locks? He has 4 locks. There's so much more, but I haven't got time to keep on going through every single one of them. Yeah, let me not even go through every single one of them. So we have accounts of the Prophet being brown skin, right? Can we safely say we have accounts of the Prophet Muhammad being brown skin?
Yeah. Nah, yeah. That, do you know what, bro? I'm not even gonna lie, bro. You went in still. Like, no one can't say that you didn't bring some sources. And obviously, you even mentioned one of the sources there was Sahih. There's no complaints. There's no one. You know what I mean? People can go back. Do you know what? Yeah, you put the stuff out there. People can go back and check it for themselves. So this is another reason why I don't get when some people come on there and start talking nonsense, like as if we're just pushing some agenda or something and that. No, but we're giving you info. You guys can go and check the sources for yourself at home instead of here just waiting on us to give you the information. Check it. You can rewind and play it back. Go check the sources yourself. You know, gather the books. What Kalam always says. Go and get your book game up, research, and go and verify it. Do you know what I mean? And then you can come back and, you know, you can come back on the show. We'll allow you to come back on the show. And if you want to refute us, then refute. You know what I mean? We don't have a problem saying we're wrong, you know. Remember, that's what people need to realize. It's not about always being right. If people are wrong, you're wrong. Just say you're wrong or you got some information wrong, you know what I mean? But go and verify the information first before you start passing your judgment. Do you know what I mean? All we're doing is you're just bringing up a case. That's all it is. It's like court. We're just bringing up a case. Brother Kalam just showing you some evidence. And then you now have to make the decision. You're the jury. You guys are the jury, innit? Make the decision yourselves.